My name is Catherine, and I am the one-woman operation behind Cath Ceramics. When I was in early high school, my mom gave us all the opportunity to do an activity, and for some reason I'd always wanted to do pottery. I don't remember the reason or what I had seen to make me want to do that, so I'm trying to pick my mom's brain and try to find out where that came from. But I was always envisioning what I wanted to do as an adult, like for work, and pottery was always in the mix of things that I wanted to do. I took a class at the local visual arts center, and I just haven't stopped doing it since then. There's not really a piece that I don't like making, but my favorites are the ones that I've developed the most muscle memory for. So just like cups or like pieces that aren't like extremely wide or extremely tall. I prepare my clay, I wedge my clay, and that's sort of like a nice grounding process. I get to think about what I'm gonna do. And then the throwing process, although it's not the longest thing that I take part in, I think I enjoy the most. It's like really repetitive and a little bit mindless. And then the second step after that is trimming, which I also really enjoy. I think I like that for the same reason. It's quite repetitive and really methodical. Then the firing, it's a bit nerve-wracking, putting things in a really hot kiln and hoping that they turn out. And then the decorating part, I have always enjoyed the least. I think it's just because I'm not a painter, I'm not a decorator, I'm much more focused on like forms and function of my pieces than I am about like their surface decorations. There's so many like inspiring Instagram potters out there. And I would say that the most inspiring ones are the ones that have taken it just beyond craft and made it like a real business. Trying to identify like what they're doing and what they're using and stuff like that can be a little bit upsetting when you're like, oh, I just have no idea how they got their glaze to be like that. But slowly and surely you experiment with new materials. You are always discovering something that you're doing that's kind of by accident that's amazing. Like this blue glaze that I just did that has all this like pits in it and it's running, and I really like it and people are really responding well to it. Stoneware does feel totally different. Like when you have someone actually throw you a cup or throw you a plate, it feels a lot heavier, a lot grittier, and people really like that feeling. It's not something that you really talk about, but people always gravitate towards like a specific mug or a specific bowl. But I think that people also just really like the story behind it. They like the idea that someone put hours into it, and it's a piece of art that they can also use frequently, and it's really functional. Obviously, my online store is a long-term dream and ambition. The next step after that will be to find a spot where I can have my own studio, and that would just be like the perfect setup.